We all set? Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Dana, if you were told that you'd score 63 points and not win, have you ever been a part?
Yeah, we won. I've been in a few of those games where it's been like that and we won. I mean, I've had 70 to 63 games before. Had them in the 50s. This one was real close to being in the 70s. They were going to score every time they had the ball, period. I've never seen that. I mean, usually you get some stops. We got no stops. I can't explain that. We've played good defense around here. We're losing guys, but we're doing everything the same. Obviously, you got to give SMU a little credit. You know, their coaches, their plan, their scheme. Mordecai played out of his mind. He didn't make mistakes. You know, Toon played out of his mind. He just made a couple of mistakes. You know, the first interception was not on him. I mean, Keyshawn's got to catch the ball, and how the heck that kid caught it, I don't know. But the next two are kind of on Toon. You know, he's hurt because he wanted this one pretty bad and played just really, really, really good, but made two critical errors. You know, and then when you play against a team that played really, really, really good, scored 11 touchdowns, made 0 errors, well, there's the game. We should have scored at the end. Gosh dang. I mean, we should have scored. Now, we have got another onside kick. We should have got the first one, and then we got the second one. Well, we have got another one. I don't know. Nothing surprises me. I don't understand how we gave up 11 touchdowns. I don't. It's just never in a million years would I have thought that. We're not choking people out like we did last year. I get that. We've lost guys. I get that. We've been wearing down. I get that. We're putting people in the game that aren't quite ready. I get that. It's unacceptable. It's just flat out unacceptable. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but that's unacceptable.
Did you feel like, I mean, you weren't going to play them anymore after this? For these, did you feel like they were kind of amped up for it?
I do. And nobody wants to hear it. You know, we're getting everybody's best because we're moving on and they're not. Nobody wants to hear that. Can't use it as an excuse. I won't use it as an excuse. They were clearly ready to play. They've been pretty good the last, 3-4 years. They've got it back. Sonny did a great job here, moved on to TCU. Reds came in and kept it going. They weren't supposed to be this good after a coaching change, and they are. You know, their record is not what it's been the last couple of years, but they've been extremely competitive, and I would imagine that they've had this one circled for a whole year. You know, they were undefeated when we played them last year, and we took it and went to the championship game, and they didn't. I would imagine that gave them a whole bunch of motivation, and then when the Big 12 stuff came out, I think that probably gave them a whole bunch of motivation too. Credit to them. Can't use that as an excuse. We didn't get it done.
Dana, what were some of the things you saw in coverage from the defense today that just couldn't be fixed?
Busted coverages, getting beat, great throws, great catches. You saw it on our end too. But we had 0 answers for them, and they made play after play after play after play. Great throws, great catches, but some really bad defense, some really bad coverages and busted coverages, and you know, whether it's, you know, whatever the excuses are, you know, I'll figure it out. But at this point, it's unacceptable.
Early on, Dana, with Clayton and running, he got some big yardage. Was that something entering the game y'all saw that you sort of pinpointed, or?
Yeah, I was happy with Stacy holding up. Brandon Campbell couldn't go. You know, he's out. Nobody cares. But, you know, Stacy has been taking that next step. You know, I thought he played really good. He's got a shoulder, so how much he can hold up, I didn't know. You know, and then Keelan was in there for some pass protection stuff, but we knew that we would rely on Toon in the running game a little bit. And he was all about it, right? He wanted this one bad. I feel so bad for him. He wanted this one bad, so he's like, whatever we got to do, we got to do. You know, so we had some design quarterback stuff for him. That first touchdown was a design quarterback run, well schemed, looked good. You know, he was ready to go.
The in the return game, Chase gave you. There were three, or at least I think three of them, where he gave you good field position. Did he left the game and was out of pads there at the end? Is that?
He's got a shoulder too.
But just what he was able to. I mean.
Yeah, he sparked us in the return game. I thought he sparked us. They're. It's the same as it was last year. We're scared of their guy. They're scared of our guys. Our schemes were good. The kicks were spotty, and our field position was good. You know, a lot of it had to do with kickoff returns, which obviously that was the main special team, based on the fact that every time everybody had the ball, they scored. The punts were pretty non-existent. You know, the fake punt was, I don't know what we could have done. I mean, yeah, we had it schemed up. They just needed a few yards and got it. Just keep our defense out there. That would have helped. But kickoff return there's a lot of them, and thought we handled it, pretty good the first one they got out, but then they didn't get any more out on that. And then, I was happy with what our returns did.
It sounds like, I mean, I know you're not going to make an excuse, but when you score like what you score, is it worse to get beat when you don't score and it's not competitive versus when you put up that amount of points?
It sucks to lose. Hey, a loss is a loss. There's usually a lot of blame to go around. Offensively, we shouldn't have thrown 3 picks. They didn't. So, I hate to. I mean, offensively, we had 700 yards, and this is the best that we've played. Obviously, we blocked good up front, and their pass rush was concerning to me coming in. I thought we did a good job up front. They were outnumbered us in the box, which is why we kept throwing it time after time after time, and it looked good. I think 63 would be enough to win. We were real close to 70 there at the end. It still sucks that we lost. 5-4. We're behind the 8 ball in the conference now. There's still a lot of ball left to be played. A lot of people are going to play each other. This is a year that everybody's losing. So who knows what happens, but this is one that we need.
That was a NCAA record for points. Yeah.
We should have had 7 more at the end. That would have been fun to give that a chance. If we could have got to 77, who knows? I mean, that would have been really easy to score at the end. It makes me sick. I mean, as good as we played on offense, that was bad. I didn't like the call, and the kid made a good play.
Couple more. All set.
Thanks
so much,
very
Coach.